Jaguar Wright is clearly not fond of Diddy's twin daughters, and she's no longer keeping that opinion to herself. This time, she's putting the spotlight on how they supposedly treat Diddy's other daughter, Chance. From what she's claiming, the love they've shown her online is all for show and totally fake. Word is, Jaguar's sitting on a lot of behind-the-scenes details about how the twins allegedly mistreat Chance. Honestly, there's a whole mess unfolding inside Diddy's family that the public hasn't seen. So let's get into it. You've got to admit, the twins have done a solid job pushing the "we're all close sisters" image, especially through that shared Instagram page they run with Chance. On the outside, everything appears all good, but observant fans are starting to notice inconsistencies once they really look. More and more people are pointing out that the twins receive far more attention, more posts, more shout-outs, more everything, while Chance doesn't seem to get nearly as much. And this isn't just a wild fan theory. The difference in visibility between the twins and Chance is just too steady to brush off. A lot of people feel it reflects Diddy's own preferences, putting the twins in the spotlight and leaving Chance off to the side. What's worse is that this favoritism seems to have affected how the girls interact, too. The twins are super close to each other, but it kind of feels like Chance is left out. So while their public persona gives off one big happy family, the real vibe might be way more uneven than they let on. For example, when Diddy hit the stage at the 2023 VMAs, it was only the twins standing next to him. Chance wasn't there, and plenty of viewers thought that was very telling. Especially for those already noticing some strange family dynamics. There are also several old clips from Diddy's YouTube channel from when the girls were younger, and they almost always feature just Jessie and Lila. You won't find any footage with Chance in those early videos, and Jaguar claims that's part of the reason the twins don't truly view her as their sibling. According to her, that long-standing division has carried on through the years, and social media's polished presentation is hiding a very different story behind the scenes.
Jessie, say peace. Mr. Lila. Hey, what's up everybody out there? This is another episode of P Twitty TV. And I have my little ladies, my queens here.
I'm Jessie.
Jessie, you Jessie James?
Jessie James?
You an outlaw?
Yeah.
Yeah. You an outlaw?
Yes.
Yes. Daddy's girl?
Yes.
Kid daddy kiss.
Are you gonna see that, baby?
Daddy kiss.
According to Jaguar Wright, one of the biggest reasons the twins seem to have a serious issue with Chance is because they allegedly hold her responsible for the breakup of their parents. Word is, they believe Chance ruined any shot they had at a real family, thinking she came between their mom and dad. Now, here's the twist. Chance was actually born while Diddy was still in a relationship with the late Kim Porter, which basically confirms he cheated. And it wasn't some slip-up you could just dismiss. The timelines exposed everything, and when the truth surfaced, it was clear this wasn't a minor situation. Obviously, none of this was Chance's fault, but the context around her birth came with a whole lot of baggage, all thanks to her dad's decisions. Let's walk through how this all unfolded, because it definitely wasn't simple. Back in the early 2000s, Diddy and Kim Porter were locked into an intense on-and-off romance. This wasn't some casual thing. It was a long-term, emotionally charged relationship filled with ups and downs. Kim wasn't just another girlfriend. She played a massive role in Diddy's life. Not only did they share the twin girls, Jessie and Lila, but Diddy also helped raise Quincy, Kim's son from a previous relationship. From the outside, Kim seemed like the one person who truly had his heart. But things behind closed doors were a lot more complicated. While still involved with Kim, Diddy was also quietly seeing another woman, Sarah Chapman, a low-profile beauty from Atlanta who had been in the picture for years. Their connection wasn't flashy or public, but it was serious enough. And yep, Sarah is Chance's mom. So while Diddy was publicly playing family man with Kim, he was privately maintaining a relationship with Sarah. Once Sarah became pregnant with Chance, the whole situation blew up. The timelines didn't just slightly cross, they clashed hard. What started out as something hidden behind the scenes quickly spiraled into a full-blown public scandal. Kim discovered that Diddy had fathered another child while still with her, and it shattered everything. The betrayal wasn't just emotional, it was a media circus. Making things worse, Sarah and Kim were pregnant at the same time. Kim was carrying the twins, and Sarah was expecting Chance. Their due dates were just months apart, meaning all three girls were born in the same year, with Chance arriving first. When this all came to light in 2006, it created huge waves. This wasn't just a cheating situation, it was a total game changer. And the worst part was the timing. Sources say Kim had no clue for a while. She was already deep into her pregnancy when she allegedly found out Sarah was also having Diddy's child. The emotional impact, especially while expecting twins, must have been overwhelming. Eventually, Kim made the hard decision to leave. After years of dealing with Diddy's infidelity and all the drama that came with it, she chose to walk away. It wasn't a light choice. And she later opened up about how painful it was to end things with someone she had such a deep history with. But in the end, she wanted to be a better example for her children. Meanwhile, Sarah kept things under the radar. She stayed out of the public eye and rarely spoke about Diddy or their situation. When she finally did speak out years later, she made it clear that her focus had always been on giving Chance a calm and grounded childhood, free from the drama. She wanted her daughter to grow up and choose her own way when she was ready. In the early stages, Diddy didn't exactly embrace fatherhood when it came to Chance. Reports say he denied her at first and seemed more focused on getting Kim back. But Kim wasn't about to go back to all that mess. She stood firm. Eventually, Diddy did acknowledge Chance and began co-parenting. But many believe he only stepped up because the media was digging and the pressure got too intense. It didn't look like it came from a place of genuine accountability at first. Kim, as always, carried herself with grace. We may never know what kind of relationship she and Sarah really had, but they seemed to find a way to co-parent peacefully. There are even a few photos showing the two women with Diddy, which suggests they managed to keep things civil for the sake of their children. But just because Kim forgave and moved forward doesn't mean her daughters have. Jaguar Wright says the twins still carry a heavy grudge, not just against Sarah, but also toward Chance. Allegedly, they believe that if Sarah hadn't gotten pregnant, Kim and Diddy might have stayed together. That's already a stretch, but according to the rumors, it goes even further. Word is, the twins somehow think that if Kim hadn't left Diddy, she might still be alive today. And by that logic, they blame Chance, indirectly, for their mother's passing. It's a wild and heartbreaking theory, but it would explain why their attitude toward Chance reportedly changed after Kim's death. Apparently, things weren't always this bad. Before Diddy went to prison, insiders say he made sure the girls kept up the appearance of getting along. Whenever the twins took it too far with Chance, he would step in and make them chill out. That pressure from him allegedly forced the girls to keep up the happy family act. But once he got locked up, that dynamic completely shifted. And that's why, according to some, we rarely see the three girls interacting or appearing together outside of court appearances. Jaguar's claims paint a much darker picture of the twins than what fans are used to. If what she's saying is true, it totally flips the script on everything we thought we knew about the sister dynamic in Diddy's family. But what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and when you're done, check out the next video for more.